Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja. We're thrilled to have you join our educational community. Our mission is to provide engaging and enriching content that helps learners of all ages explore the fascinating world of mathematics. Today, we'll dive into geometry and see how it shapes our lives, art, architecture, technology, and even nature. Subscribe for free to discover enlightening episodes that make learning fun and accessible for everyone. Let's get started on our journey of mathematical exploration. Geometry is all around us and plays a vital role in many fields, from architecture to nature. Let's start with architecture. Have you ever thought about how buildings stand tall and strong? Geometry provides the foundation for architects to create structures that are not only visually appealing but also stable. Architects use various shapes like rectangles, triangles, arches, and spheres to design buildings. For instance, the arch was a groundbreaking geometric form used by ancient Romans to design lasting structures like the Colosseum, which still stands today. Fast forward to modern architecture, and we see geometric creativity in iconic buildings like the Sydney Opera House, which features spherical shells, and the Louvre Pyramid with its precise triangular faces. A fascinating aspect is how geometry influences energy efficiency. A well-designed building utilizing the right geometric principles can maximize natural light while minimizing heat loss, making it both beautiful and practical. Next, let's look at engineering, where geometry is absolutely essential for designing safe and efficient structures and systems. Civil engineers calculate angles and forces to build bridges, roads, and dams. An interesting example is the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, supported by triangular trusses designed using geometric principles. These trusses provide strength against the grip of strong winds and the occasional earthquake. Geometry also plays a crucial role in mechanical and electrical engineering, helping to design machine parts and circuits. Now, let's transition to the world of art. Geometry has been a powerful tool for countless artists across history. Artists use geometric principles to generate perspective and depth in their work. The ancient Greeks were among the first to apply the golden ratio, approximately 1.618, to achieve beauty and balance in their sculptures. During the Renaissance, master artists like Leonardo da Vinci expertly employed geometry to create depth and realistic perspectives in their paintings. In modern art, geometric shapes such as circles, squares, and triangles are often highlighted in abstract and minimalist works. For instance, Salvador Dali utilized geometric perspectives to produce his surrealist masterpieces, like his famously intricate painting titled The Persistence of Memory. This shows just how deeply geometry weaves into the world of creative expression. Moving on to technology, we see that geometry is at the core of modern innovations. In computer graphics, 3D images, animations, and video games rely on geometric algorithms. GPS navigation systems use geometry to determine locations based on satellite signals, while robotics involves programming movement paths using geometric calculations. Digital photography technology relies on geometric transformations to enhance images, and even the design of user interfaces incorporates geometric understanding. It's fascinating to realize that video games today achieve high frame rates of 60 frames per second, each requiring massive geometric computations. Geometry isn't confined to human artifice, it's present throughout nature, too. Look around, and you'll find geometry in the natural world. Consider a honeycomb, composed of hexagonal cells, the perfect shape for storing honey efficiently with minimal wax. Spider webs exhibit geometric patterns that serve to maximize their strength. Snowflakes form hexagonal crystals, demonstrating the beauty of molecular geometry. Moreover, flowers like the sunflower display Fibonacci spirals closely related to the golden ratio. Nature herself seems to embrace geometry, seen in the markings of animals following specific patterns in mountain ranges shaped by geological forces. A fun fact is that the nautilus shell follows a logarithmic spiral, allowing the creature to grow without changing its shape. Now, let's see how geometry impacts sports. Athletes rely on geometry for optimal performance. For example, the angles in which players shoot basketballs or kick soccer balls can determine how far they go. Playing fields utilize geometric shapes. The circular areas in baseball and basketball define playing zones. Triangular arrangements find use in defensive formations for various sports, while symmetry is essential in sports equipment design. Coaches and analysts employ geometry to develop strategies and improve players' performance. Interestingly, the optimal angle to throw a ball for maximum distance is 45 degrees, which comes from understanding geometric and physical principles. Next is the medical field, where geometry proves to be invaluable. Medical imaging techniques like CT scans, MRIs, and X-rays rely on geometric algorithms to create 3D images of our bodies, enabling doctors to diagnose and treat illnesses effectively. Radiation therapy targets tumors using sophisticated geometric calculations, ensuring minimal damage to healthy tissue. Additionally, surgical planning often requires geometrical mapping, and prosthetics are designed utilizing precise geometric measurements tailored to a patient's anatomy. Even in microbiology, scientists study geometric shapes and structures to understand cell functions better. It's remarkable how geometry has advanced medical technology significantly. Now, let's discuss space exploration. The role of geometry is critical here, too. Orbital mechanics uses geometric principles to calculate the trajectory of spacecraft, while the positioning of satellites depends on geometry. Rocket design requires aerodynamic shapes crafted through geometry, and astronomy uses geometric methods to measure vast distances across the universe. Systems like the International Space Station apply geometric principles for design and operation, and navigation systems such as GPS, which calculates our locations on Earth and in space, also rely on geometry. The Voyager spacecraft even executed a brilliant maneuver, using a technique known as gravity assist to alter its course by leveraging the gravitational pull of planets, another example of geometry in action. Lastly, geometry is woven into our everyday lives. We engage with geometry countless times each day without even realizing it. When parking a car, we judge the distance between vehicles using spatial awareness. Packing a suitcase requires us to think about how to arrange items efficiently. Reading a map involves interpreting geometric symbols, and cutting a pizza creates sectors based on geometric principles. Even playing video games immerses us in a three-dimensional world rendered through geometry, and designing gardens often utilizes geometric patterns for aesthetic appeal. Interestingly, the most efficient way to pack spheres, important in shipping and storage, wasn't solved until 1998. So why is geometry so important in our understanding of the world around us? At its core, geometry helps explain the structure and order of the universe. It describes the shapes, patterns, and relationships that exist in our surroundings, whether in nature, art, architecture, technology, or our daily lives. Geometry teaches us to think spatially and solve problems logically while inviting us to appreciate the beauty of mathematical order. From the tiniest atoms to the vastness of galaxies, geometry provides the language to describe our physical world. It serves as the foundation for various scientific fields and is central to innovations that can enhance human life. As Albert Einstein once said, the most incomprehensible thing about the universe is that it is comprehensible, and geometry is one of the keys that make that comprehension possible. Today, we uncovered how geometry shapes our environment and influences many facets of our lives. From the stunning arches of ancient Roman architecture to modern art and technology, geometry connects various disciplines. We learned that geometry is not merely a subject we study in class but a powerful tool that helps us understand the world. Its presence is felt in nature, medicine, engineering, sports, and so much more. As we navigate our daily lives, understanding geometry equips us with the knowledge to make sense of our surroundings, allowing us to see the hidden mathematical marvels in everything we encounter. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the world of geometry. We hope you found this episode as exciting as we did. Remember, the wonders of geometry are everywhere around you, waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe for more engaging educational content from Spelling Bee Ninja. Together, we can continue exploring the fascinating realms of knowledge. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.